Hi everyone, welcome back to LPB Racing. So here we are for the third round of the LPB Super Season 2022-2023, and this is Daytona, the 2.4 hours of Daytona. So we're not doing 24 hours, thank God. We're doing 2.4 hours of Daytona, but this is the qualifying race because in IMSA they have a sort of like the build-up race, and it's basically we're using it as a qualifying race. So let's play the thing and let's have a look then. So race info on, and cars but don't need that on, that's fine. So we're just going to get the grid ready here. Obviously there will be the drawing, we're going to randomly allocate the positions for the qualifying race, and then obviously the end of the qualifying race the classes get points 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then obviously that is the finishing order, is the grid positions for the big race. So this is an 8-lap qualifying race, and the actual big Daytona 2.4 hour race will be 91 laps, I think. So grid just being allocated off now, so we'll just whiz through this little bit just so we get the grid positions sorted, and we're actually on the way with the formation lap. There we go. So we have Rodders, Love Rocket Rodders on pole position. He is in a Audi R18, the R18 16 plate car. He's in a sort of Castrol Edge colours. We've got Hugh in the Multimatic Peugeot colours, the Peugeot colours there. Rebellion, I think, Multimatic, something like that. It is a Peugeot 908 though, we are running different colours than that. With Callum in a, hitting the wall there in the Toyota. He's obviously just in the TSO 30, and that is in the Toyota colours. T Tempio is in the, I can't really quite see the colours there. Let's have a look, see if we can see it. I can't really make it out yet. Oh, the Whaling Cadillac colours. The Whaling Cadillac colours in a Porsche 919 hybrid. Bidster in the Nissan LM Nismo. He's on medium tyres for that car because it does shred its rubber front tyres a bit more in the old Nismo colours. And Neil Farmack and the Cadillac Racing colours at the back of the prototype field in the TSO 50 Toyota. So just before we actually start the race, just going to pause so we can have a look at the GT field as well. Let's get a better camera than that, then we'll whiz back. So Cyrex on draws pole for that one then in the Ford GT 17, Ford GT colours there. Behind him Will in the Lexus, in the Lexus colours. Then we've got MGR in the Team Canada Audi. Then we've got JP, he's just turned at the last minute, so he's not quite got a livery ready, but he's just on his way in the PlayStation BMW. Then we have Tim in the WeatherTech Porsche, and then we have TY at the back in the old Orica coloured Viper. So, a bit of a darker red than what they would normally run, but a nice livery there from TY. So, the prototypes go first. There's a split start between the prototypes and the GT cars. Unfortunately, it's quite zoomed in, but here we go. Off we go for the 8-lap qualifying race here, and Rodders gets absolutely left standing. Didn't have any hybrid left after the formation lap. And into the first corner we go, and it is who's it out of the lead? It's Seat 1 and Josh side by side. They've got Callum and Neil side by side as well. Into the hairpin. A bit of everyone jostling for positions in the midfield. And then Tempio gets on the power with the hybrid, and off he goes. That car very fast in practice, and everyone through there nicely, and into the hairpin. Meanwhile, let's have a look. We've got the GT starting. They're on the way now, and it's 3 wide towards turn 1 already. MGR gets a brilliant start from third on the grid, I think, and then into the first corner, 3 wide. The WeatherTech Porsche is in there as well. But the Ford GT leads the way. The Ford GT of Cyrex leads the way. Lexus second, Audi third of MGR. Looking to the inside goes, I think that's Tim in the Porsche. Yeah, it is. And then we've got MGR running wide in the Audi there. He's lost ground as they come towards the hairpin. TY's made up 2 positions already in the Viper. So TY and the Viper there moving up, and all's well so far. Oh, Cyrex has gone wide, but I think we're all good, still good for now. back to the LMP, one battle at the front of the field. Tempio leads, but Hugh in the Peugeot goes round him. The Peugeot's got a lot more top speed, not got the hybrid though, but it can do 200 in a straight line, whereas the Porsche stuck to about 190 to 195 in a straight line, but it accelerates like lightning. As you see Josh goes wide there in the Peugeot, and here's the acceleration, boom, straight right up behind goes the Porsche 919. And round the outside, he's looking round the outside. He's going to get on the power now. He's going to try and keep on the outside, and Hugh doesn't leave him any room. And now Neil's on the opposite side as well, almost 3 wide going towards the hairpin. Incredible stuff here. We'll check on the GTs in a moment, but this battle's intense here as the prototypes go onto the oval. They see there the hybrid gets him back alongside, back down the inside into if this is going to be the other race is like for 91 laps, I'm not going to have any voice left. But yeah, the hybrid goes there, and then the Peugeot will come back. Let's check on the GT runners. Sarek still leads the way in GT class. Then the WeatherTech Porsche of Tim in second place, and then it's the Lexus in third. Tim runs a bit wide there, and Will's going to get him back on the inside. There he goes in the Lexus. Is he alongside enough to close the door into the next corner? No, he's not, but he holds on. Just holds on. Oh no, he's still side by side on the way out the corner as well. Absolute mads, this stuff. Down towards the little kink into the next one of the horseshoes. And the Porsche goes on the inside, and then TY now approaches Will on the inside as well and tries to go through. Side-by-side action here in the GT class. Lexus on the inside of the Viper. The Viper gets a decent run, but the Lexus holds position for now. We'll come back to that in a moment. Back to the top end as Callum goes up the inside of Bidster in the Nismo, and the Toyota goes through into fourth place. Meanwhile, it's still Tempio and Hugh at the front, absolutely battling this out. Wayland Cadillac against the Multimatic Peugeot. Obviously, these IMSA colours were running, the actual IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship were running their liveries, but on obviously the cars that are in the game that's closest match what they are. So now Tempio gets the run with the hybrid, but now Hugh's going to run away from this. There he is, he gets the power down in the Peugeot, and off he goes. Still Neil Farmack third, Callum fourth, Bidster fifth in the Nissan, and Rods has gone right back in sixth place and had a little spin earlier. So lucky for Rodders, but he's back there in sixth place. Sarex still leads the GT runners, and then it's Tim in the WeatherTech Porsche in second place. The Viper, the Orica Viper, is looking towards the little look there on the way out the corner. MGR and Johnny quite close with each other as well. JP through the hairpin, and we're all good in that battle there as the Callum now is ahead of Neil Farmack in third, so he's got past Neil Farmack. I think there's been a few penalties for track limits out of the Le Mans chicane, which is the little bus stop chicane that there is on the oval section. There's been a few little track limit penalties out there, I think. As everyone's sliding the way out the one of the horseshoes. I'm just going to call it the first horseshoe and the second horseshoe, it'll be easier. And into the right-hander. Neil has a little look on the inside. Callum just not fazed by that. Just keeps it as he is. Now we are coming up to the first bit of traffic here. We've got side by side for the Cadillac for Seek and Josh, but Seek gets the position. It's Seek. I'm so used to saying Seek 1, not Tempio, but we'll get used to the nicknames. So the GT class are only just at the next chicane, and these lot are approaching them. So this is going to be a battle through the traffic. Now it is a sprint race, so they'll have to get them through quick, but you will get penalised if you hit a GT car off. So the GT cars basically the GT cars, we always say in LPB racing, the GT cars get right of way, and then the LMPs are to get past, because they've got the power, they're a faster car, they can just get the power on out the corner and zoom past. So the trick is not to try and take anyone out. There's Neil and Callum, they're still quite close together, third and fourth. Now here comes the traffic, and Josh is leading us into this. We've got a BMW, an Audi and a Lexus to deal with First of all is the Lexus of Will. Through to the corner, and Josh gets through just before the corner. Oh, and then Seek tries to get through, but he can't quite do it. So that first bit quite well managed, and then Seek's going to try and follow through. Yes, they both get through past them two quite nicely there. And now the next lot. I think Hugh tapped Johnny off the track there. I think there was contact with Johnny and the Peugeot. Let's have a look on board with Johnny. Let's look back. So you can see there's the Peugeot approaching. A little bit of lag, 'cause it's back in the day when they used to have lag. And then into the corner, bang! Straight into the back of the car and takes him off the road. That is not good from not good judgment there. Sorry, the camera's gone weird, guys. Sorry, just one moment. Let me just pause and sort this out, because that's gone weird. Let me go back. There we go. So there we go. Get back on what we were doing. So just another look at that. We've got down the inside, no gap there. Shoves the BMW off the track, and not good there from Hugh. And Tempio takes the place, but I would imagine there'll be some kind of penalty at the end of the race for that. As now Neil Farmack goes through on the outside of Will, and then Callum slots in between MGR and Will, and gets the inside for the way out. Much more nicely done there by the two Toyota drivers. Bidster's now coming up on these lot as well, so he'll be slicing his way through the traffic soon. So there is the leaders. They're not quite. They're still approaching more GT cars. Next is the WeatherTech Porsche of Tim at the chicane, and nicely around the outside of Tim, and they should be able to get around the outside of TY and Cyrex at some point on this next straight. There's Callum, there's Bids, he's got past the other cars behind now. And the medium tyres, obviously the front tyres wearing a lot more on the Nissan, because obviously it's front wheel drive only. As they're into the first corner, we've now got Cyrex the leader in GT. And Josh got held up behind him, and now Seek's got the inside, got trying to get past him. Now they're trying to both get past the Ford GT, but the Ford GT now in the way of the Porsche. But obviously the Ford GT's got right of way, and then we go through, and oh, Seek contact. It's all happened. All the cars are off. Cyrex is off, speared off, more contact, cars everywhere. Bidster just gets through. Oh my word! Let's dissect what happened there. That was absolutely mad. Let's go on board with Hugh. Let's have a look what happened here. So we're on the outside camera, so we can see we're getting the power on. Our seat just comes across, hits him, tank slapper, takes Cyrex out, was just an innocent bystander. He thought he was clear of the Peugeot, but clearly he wasn't. And then, there goes Bidster through the gap. Let's have one more look at that on board with where's Cyrex? There he is, there's Cyrex. Let's go on board. Oh, that's what I meant to do. That's the one. So let's go on board with Cyrex here. Let's have a look. So as we go through, you see their seat moves across, and then bang into us. Hits Josh, hits us, and then miraculously we don't actually hit anyone else, but we just get speared off the track. And then there goes everyone else through. Cyrex has gone from the class lead probably down to, I think, third in class or fourth in class, so not good there. Very poorly judged by Seek, T Tempio there, very poorly judged and caused a massive accident there. So both front leaders need to work on that for the big race. Need to calm it all down and just try. It's a long race. Don't take them out, otherwise you will get penalised. So if you do take out a front running car, if you do take out a GT car and it's considered LMP's fault, then it will be a 30-second penalty added onto your race time at the end. So it's a substantial penalty, and it's a one that you do not want. So now Neil Farmack leads this qualifying race. So Neil Farmack leads from Bidster, who's in second, who's come up from all that. Callum's right behind him in the Toyota, and then we've got Tempio, after causing that accident, in fourth, Hugh fifth, and Rodders back in sixth. TY leads the GT class. Is now actually, let's have a look at this with Bidster, Callum and Tempio, because they're all drafting each other, and now Hugh's coming up. Hugh and the Peugeot's coming up. Let's look at this Peugeot here. Look at the speed of the Peugeot. Everyone else look at like 190, 185, and then here comes the Peugeot through at 200 plus mile an hour and straight through to third place. What a run there from the Peugeot, but now it's into the corner. Now the hybrids are going to come back. Bidster trying to keep that front wheel drive working good as the Callum goes through in the Toyota. LMP battle here, absolutely brilliant so far. The GT's now more spread out after the incident. We've got TY leading the GTs from Tim in second place. Meanwhile, everyone else battling for position here in the LMP class. Bidster defends the inside, making sure that Seat doesn't get a run in. So you can see the full hybrid there of the Porsche. He'll now look to the inside of Bisno. He won't even wait until out the corner. See there, Callum uses his hybrid. His hybrid goes used up quite quick. Biz isn't used up now, but now Seat's still able to use his until 150 mile an hour, and then it cuts off. And then he's now going on the straight, and he can't get past the Nissan, which has got more top end. And then here comes the Peugeot coming back 203 mile an hour. The plane lands in the background here at Daytona. Lap 8 of 9. Obviously it's an 8-lap race. Obviously we did a formation lap, so 8 racing laps, 9 laps overall. And now we've got Bidster and Tempio side by side, but you'll see now there goes Bidster in the Nissan on board with Seat, and then the Nissan pulls away. Bidster gets a penalty, so he moves to one side and he loses position there. And then Hugh's going to be coming up now and straight past. Here goes Hugh. Go back to the outside cameras again. So last lap and penultimate lap, Bidster gets a penalty. Not good news for him. He's going to work his way back up now if he wants a chance at this. Oh, we've got action in the GT class. We've got something happened in the GT class at one of the chicanes. So let's have a look at this. TY's lost it. That's what's happened. TY has completely lost it at the chicane, and he's just done that all by himself. There he goes. He goes round, stays off the racing line. Tim now leads the way in the WeatherTech Porsche from Sarex in second place in class. TY now third in class. And then we've got another incident there. Let's have a look at here. We've got another incident here. JP versus MGR into the chicane. Johnny taps the back of him, I think, under brakes. Just a little. I think partly Johnny's fault, but also a bit of the lag as well. But Johnny waits for him to rejoin very gentlemanly and resumes as we were. Back to this LMP fight. Neil Farmack running away, and why not? If you can run away, why not do it? Callum second, Tempio third, Hugh fourth, Bidster fifth. As we go into the second horseshoe. Out of the corner, Callum's hybrid used up, and Seat's already still using more of his. He's going to be able to catch one hybrid here, but he's going to be able to get past the other Toyota in front, the TSO 30 from 2012, the TSO 50 from 2016. 4 years apart. V8 in the back of the TSO 50, V6 in the back of the TSO 50 and the TSO 30 with a V8, and he goes through. He's alongside him. Looks like he's going to take second place. As long as he doesn't get a penalty from the chicane, he should be okay. Callum then right behind him on the way out the corner. Then Hugh goes through, and then Bidster. I don't think there's going to be any change there, as Callum has a penalty. Neil's going to win. Tempio in second, and then Callum's got a penalty. Neil wins the qualifying race here at Daytona. Tempio's going to be second, and third is going to be Hugh, and fourth. No, he's not. Oh, what a close finish there between them two. Let's have a look at that again. Here comes Bidster through, and wait for it. Yoink! Just got fourth on the line. Absolutely brilliant finish there from them. And Rodders will be sixth in class. Obviously, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 points in class. So sixth place doesn't get anything. It's just booster points and obviously grid position for the race. So the Rodders making his way through the traffic, but it's going to be Tim who's going to take victory for WeatherTech Porsche in this qualifying race here at the LPB Super Season, LPB Daytona 2.4-hour qualifying race. Tim wins in the Porsche WeatherTech racing car. Well done, Tim. Second place, Sarex, after getting wiped out by the two LMP leaders at the time. TY third in class. Fourth in class is going to be Will in the Lexus. Keeping out of trouble, keeping it safe, and that's what you want to do for the race. Good practice there from Will. And then MGR has got a penalty, so Johnny looks like he's going to take 11th place as MGR. Did it? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So what happened there then? Did he not serve the penalty properly? I'll have to have a look at that. Let's have a look and see what on board with MGR. So we actually have got a penalty. It's about 10 seconds. So we've got the penalty here. We're coming up to the line. You see little yellow icons there. That's where it should slow down for the penalty. Oh, he does. He slows down for it. It probably didn't go away on the screen, and then it just holds on to the place, and JP gets 12th. So good job there by both guys. But your winners in class of the qualifying race is Neil Farmack in the Toyota Cadillac thing there, and then in the GT class, it's Tim in the WeatherTech Porsche. So guys, thank you for joining us for that qualifying race, and we'll see you next time, hopefully for the 2.4 hour Daytona race. Take care, everyone.